it up for Ohio State.
You've waited all day for this.
Don't let that team steal it away. He's going to take it to the house. 85 yards. Down the right side going Devin Smith. Got it at the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown.
The one show that's nothing but the Buckeyes.
Oh, Graham Rucker for the touchdown. Graham shoots it high on the right for 3.
This is the Buckeye Show.
All right, here we go, all you fine Buckeye fans. Happy Friday. So good to be here. So good to be closing down this Christmas week with you. I'm Timmy Hall. We got my man, Jacob Reimer. Rhyme time is back there behind the glass. And I can't believe you came, Tyvis. Tyvis Powell, everybody.
Did you really think that I would leave you by yourself on a Friday? Nobody wants to be lonely on Friday nights.
Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to be lonely on a Friday night. I want to be with one of my good friends. I want everybody to hear us having a good time together as we drift away into our weekends. What are we getting into this weekend? We gotta wait.
Work.
Make work your favorite.
Why do you keep referencing Elf to me?
Because you love Elf.
Anyway,
you just love this. I'm getting you that T-shirt. Homage has a T-shirt that says "Smiling's my favorite." You're getting it.
This weekend, let's see, tomorrow I will be doing Fan Sports Saturday.
9 a.m.
9 to 12:30, I believe.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. with, I think I'm with Tito.
Tito.
Yeah.
Tito and Tyvis.
OJ.
That's a can't-miss show. That first segment is going to be nuts.
Me and Jeffrey. After that, the lieutenant informed me that she wants to go out for like a dinner date. Like a dinner date.
We were just talking about it. I just threw it into the chat. So obviously you guys know you can listen on the radio all the time. You can also flip over and watch us on YouTube. You will see Tyvis's lovely smile and his Cleveland Guardians cap. Which, by the way, that was funny when Ryan Baker was talking during Man and Bone and you bombed the camera angle. You like busted in there and you gave the peace sign. You were smiling and pointing at the camera. That was good. That was good when you were doing that. So
you be watching the show on the computer?
I have it up from time to time to see what the chat, to see what's going on in the chat.
Okay.
So you guys can comment along and follow along there and talk to us that way. But I had posed fancy restaurants because we had come up with this idea, and you would be invited too, Reimer as well, about doing like a big night out at Hyde Park.
Oh, yeah, I just
like
went
a station out.
I took me when we did the tailgate show here. Me, Mike Hall, and my wife went out to Hyde Park, and it was that's when the
three-wheeling it.
Yeah, the band came in there, was playing, and then Coach Meyer and the whole Fox crew was in the back. So I was talking to him for a little bit. Actually, it was a really nice meal. Hyde Park was like everything we ordered was to perfection that night. You ever go to a restaurant and literally everything is good? Like that was that night.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
See what's going on here, Jacob?
What's that supposed to mean?
Did you see what happened there?
Yeah.
He went with the better hall.
Wow. First of all,
he went
wait a minute, hold on,
with
Reimer.
the hall
Reimer.
that can get him
Tyvis.
the farthest.
Reimer.
That he loves the most. That's who he wanted to go to Hyde Park with, not me. Because he gave me that grill. He thinks that he's done with me.
You know what Tim was doing when we was at Hyde Park?
Working.
He was at the men's basketball game. Remember? Didn't you see me at halftime doing the show?
That's when he came. He came to the arena.
Tim had to work.
Text me to say, "Hey, where are you sitting, Tim?
Tim had to do. Buddy. He had to do Buckeye post game show.
Yeah.
So therefore, he couldn't come anyways. Man. So there you go. I don't know why he acted like this. Like you're not gonna make me feel bad when you have to work.
Where are you going though? Where are you going tomorrow? Where's the next fancy restaurant on your list?
We're not going to a fancy restaurant. My wife actually shot them down. So we've done.
You came to her with ideas?
Yeah.
What was your first idea?
Valentina's,
which
is in
Sounds
Dublin.
nice.
It's in
Dublin area? Okay.
Italian. We've been there before. Really good.
Going back to something hit the spot.
Yeah, she didn't want to go there. Then she said she didn't really want to go to Mitchell's again. And
no
all
Cameron
those
Mitchell
things.
spot.
She didn't want. She wanted to do something because she didn't want like steak. Like she just wants like regular.
So no
food.
Ocean Club or anything.
No.
Yeah.
So she wants to go to Prohibition, which is. That's in Powell.
Okay. You're not.
So Josh's mother-in-law, Maddie's mom, works there. And we've gone there a bunch of times, like a bar.
Is it like a speakeasy type of thing? They'll do a show? Because that's like what that pizza spot you recommended at Easton has one of those upstairs, right? Like a back room, like a speakeasy.
Oh yeah,
like burlesque kind of show.
Yeah.
They have that, right?
No, not at Prohibition.
Not at this spot.
No.
It sounds like with it being named Prohibition that they'd have some kind of like secret area.
It's just like a bar. A lot of hangouts.
A lot of hanging out.
A lot of the coaches I've seen over the years come drop by.
So little Ohio State guys hang out in there.
Yeah, it's a nice time. So she wants to go there. So that probably will be where we go.
Well, I hope you guys have a good time. I hope you have a good time because it's one of these weekends. And, we were talking about it, T-Bone and I, about how this weekend feels because are we in a bit of no man's land where we're thirsty for this game? You know the way that I live. I don't need to speed up to everything. Mm-hmm. I don't need to speed up to anything because the way my mind works, just sit back, relax. It's going to get here soon enough. Okay. I am obviously really excited for this Ohio State-Oregon game. Mm-hmm. I think everybody is. And it's the next step to seeing if the Buckeyes can get something out of this season that will resemble success and, checking one of those boxes that they need.
Well, I seen something that was really cool. It has nothing to do with the game, but it has to do something to do with the incoming fresh. Devin Sanchez, the number one.
Okay, yeah.
Devin Sanchez, he's coming in Monday. He's going to practice with the team Monday, Tuesday, and then be at the Rose Bowl, but not play. But he's going to be on the sideline.
Yeah, what is the deeper story with that? Is this a new rule?
Yeah, David Sanders did it with Tennessee this past game.
Yes. So
I guess
is this the first year where this is allowed?
I don't know.
For incoming freshmen to get ahead of the I guess because the semester's over.
Yeah, I guess
you technically can be with the team because the next time that we congregate as students, it will be spring semester. Yeah, and if they already graduated, then they're free to come here.
I had no idea that this was a thing. I'm gonna tell you
It's a good early start, though.
The first time I heard about this was when I was back when I was banging.
Back when you were banging
and doing this NIL stuff. Like
but not now.
It was a recruit that was like, yeah, he's gonna come in and he's gonna be here for like bowl practice and stuff. And I was sitting there like, they can do that? I didn't know that was a thing. So I got educated on the fact that was a thing at that time. So yeah, I guess why not? You might as well take advantage of the bowl season, because you get that, then I keep calling OTAs. You get spring ball too.
I know what you mean.
That's pretty nice.
This was a nice little Buckeye tidbit here. So you're familiar with Navy quarterback Blake Horvath, who is obviously the running quarterback.
Is he from here?
He's from Hilliard-Darby.
Yes.
Pretty awesome, right?
Yes.
He is a West Side guy. So me and Ryan Baker, we love us some Blake Horvath. Even though I'm a Jags guy, go Jags, still think it is way cool to have a guy from the community to go and do that. Honestly, honored that he has gone out there just to be a great student and represent his country and have the football career that he's having so far. He is in the hearts and minds of Buckeye fans. Mm-hmm. This is what he said after he broke a Navy record with a 95-yard touchdown score, longest play from scrimmage in Navy football history. And he was reminiscing about his Ohio State fandom growing up afterwards, after the game. This was Blake.
Your 95-yard touchdown run was a school record today, Blake. What did you see?
Open grass. I was a Ohio State fan when Ezekiel Elliott went 85 yards to the heart of the South. So, 95 yards to the heart of the South sounds pretty nice too.
Unbelievable, right?
What a guy!
And you were there. You were there for that game.
I was a fly on the wall that day.
What was that like? Watching Zeke do that from the sidelines.
The funny thing about it is it was such a dagger. It was such a dagger, Tim, that on the very next time we went out on defense, I decided to get double moved and give up a big play that led to a touchdown. Can you believe that?
Happened to you in the Oregon game as well.
Yeah,
so I guess you're trying to keep the theme.
I had some moments where it was just like, first of all, let me totally clarify. I'll take responsibility, but it's not my fault.
Let me have you explain this next, okay? Little story time with Tyvis from the Alabama game. Boy, this does feel like one of the biggest games for Ohio State football since that one. When you talk about where the programs are right now, everything that needs to be done. This Ohio State-Oregon has a little Ohio State-Alabama feel to it. Tyvis with that story coming up here. It is the Buckeye Show on The Fan.
A lot has changed in 30 years, but we're still that old shoe that feels worn in and well-loved. And, well, we smell a little, but you've accepted that. The Fan.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers.
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Getting a live Christmas tree to plant after the holidays? Well, here are some tips. In the house, keep it away from heat sources that could wake it up out of dormancy. You don't want that. Dig your hole now before the ground freezes. Or if you plan to wait till spring, you need to protect roots from extreme cold with mulch or straw. And move it from the warm house to an unheated area like a garage temporarily to make the transition outside more gentle. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Ohio chapter of the International Society of Arboriculture at treesforohio.org. That's trees, the number 4, ohio.org.
Hey, Ohio State fan, are you ready for game day? Get hyped and get your crew going with the Buckeye Meal at BK. For $20, you'll get 1 juicy flame grilled Whopper sandwich, 1 original chicken sandwich, 2 mouthwatering cheeseburgers, 3 crispy golden small fries, and 3 refreshing small drinks. Grab your $20 Buckeye Meal today and share the taste of victory. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Limited time only at participating Ohio area restaurants. Tax extra. BK is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
I love the neighborhood where I grew up, but it was tough.
Ohio State championship quarterback Cardale Jones.
Football helped me find my direction, but I also needed the right support system. I remember seeing that CareSource heart around town and just knowing they had my back. That's the kind of difference they still make in neighborhoods like mine. And that means the world to so many children today. My name is Cardale Jones, and I was a CareSource kid.
CareSource, your Medicaid, your choice. Visit caresource.com/Medicaid.
Get ready, Buckeye fans. Donato's just added something special to the pizza playbook. Introducing Donato's new Block O pizza. Donato's golden thin crust cut in that trademark Block O shape, loaded with crispy pepperoni, smoked provolone cheese, and Buckeye Spirit. It's the perfect pizza for game day or any day in Buckeye country. Now get a Block O pizza for just $10 with any pizza purchase. Order today with the Donato's app or at donatos.com.
When you share your food, you share your heart. So what's on your table this holiday season? Save on your festive feast at Kroger with delicious deals on all the holiday classics. Or wow the crowd with something new, like a quinoa stuffed butternut squash. It's sure to add a pop of color to your spread. How about a sweet potato casserole with a crunchy oat streusel topping, made with care for the sweet tooth and the savory tooth? With Kroger, fill your table with love and watch as your guests' hearts get as full as their bellies. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
The Buckeyes head to the Rose Bowl for a playoff battle with Oregon. Can the Buckeyes run the table and win the Natty? You bet your sweet Bippy.
Live coverage starts New Year's Day at 11:30 with the Kick at 5.
Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
Visit BuckeyeKubotaDealers.com to find a dealer near you.
Don't miss a minute of the Ohio State football postseason presented by CareSource, Kroger, and State Farm. Celebrate the culmination of the 2024 season with all of Buckeye Nation and follow along on the official athletic site from the opening postseason kickoff to the final whistle in Atlanta. We have you covered. It's the 2024 Ohio State football postseason presented by CareSource, Kroger, and State Farm. Visit ohiostatebuckeyes.com/postseason central now for more information. Go Bucks!
If somebody is still asking what you want for Christmas, just tell them to sign you up for the Fan Golf League at Fairway Columbus. You don't want to miss out on all this fun. Chance to keep your game sharp, chance to get inside and still play golf during these winter months, and a chance to win signed memorabilia, game tickets, gift cards, and more, including some prize packs from Woodford Reserve. There's going to be drink specials every week, and there's that McGinnis Grill delicious food. The 12-week league starts on January 5th, and there are only a few spots remaining. Sign up now.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Plenty of clouds around, the risk of a shower, otherwise mild on this Friday. Temperatures right around 50, staying right around 50 overnight. We'll see plenty of clouds by Saturday morning, a few pockets of drizzle early in the day. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, breezy, and much warmer with highs in the low 60s Saturday afternoon. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
If the colors scarlet and gray made a sound, that sound would be this. This is the Buckeye Show.
Yes, it is. Timmy Hall, Tyvis Powell, all you fine Buckeye fans, rhyme time back there producing things. Before we get to Tyvis' story, we're talking about Zeke Elliott's 85 yards through the heart of the South. I want to tell you about my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health. Yes, because I have been on their low testosterone program for much of 2024. And boy, do you feel a difference in your life if you are suffering from low T. Because, guys, the new year is here. If you're like many of us, you're going to make a resolution to improve your health. But if you're feeling sluggish and low energy, which was me, if your sleep patterns are off, if you've been working out and you're not seeing those gains that you used to see, making the resolution, it might not be so easy. So Tri-State Men's Health can likely help you with that because those symptoms probably mean you're suffering with low testosterone. You might start losing 2 to 3% of it every single year. It happens gradually right under your nose. Before you know it, you're not the same guy that you were in your 20s or 30s. So if you go to the website, tristatemenshealth.com, they got a little low T quiz that can help you out with some things. You get on that program. That cost of that first appointment is just $99. And if you sign up for T the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Quick, painless shots in the ace. It's like a millisecond. All it takes.
Here's a millisecond.
They just go here, like just slide this down, boop, and it's over.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. Tyvis is doing it too. You're going to hear him yapping about it in 2025 after the new year. And me too. Shoot me right up.
Hey.
Tri-State Men's Health. Check them out. Tell them I sent you. Or Tyvis.
Feel good.
Feel really, really good. By the way, we here at the Buckeye Show are also brought to you by our good friends at CareSource and by Coors Light. We thank them for sponsoring this lovely show. So back to this play because we had Blake Horvath, Navy's quarterback, had a 95-yard run, and he said it was shades of this. So they did it against Oklahoma, who is now an SEC team. But Zeke, in that famous game back in the 2014 run to the national championship.
Jones resets in the shotgun, gets the snap. Hands it to Elliott, who goes sweeping to the left side. Gets to the 20, loose to the 30, to the 40, down the left side to the 50 goes Elliott. He's going to take it to the house. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Ezekiel Elliott. 85 yards.
Yeah, Paul Keels with the call. You know, it's going to be 10 years to the day when we play Oregon. January 1st, 2015 to January 1st, 2025.
Wow, I didn't think about that.
Unbelievable, right?
All right, so let's talk about this.
Let's talk about that
First
story.
of all, before I go on that story, do you think Zeke's middle name begins with an E?
I don't know his middle name.
I don't either. But wouldn't it make sense if it was E?
Triple E. Because Ezekiel, honestly, is a great middle name. Like James Ezekiel Elliott.
I
wonder what that. Edward? Ezekiel Edward Elliott?
That's my middle name.
Ezekiel Elijah Elliott.
Really?
Edward, yeah.
What's your middle name, Tyvis?
Cash Money.
What's your middle name?
Cash Money.
Tyvis Cash.
Tyvis Cash Money Powell.
Cha-ching. All right, you're not telling us.
To the story.
That way.
To the story. Here we go. So, let me paint this picture for you, okay? Zeke does his score, puts us up 14, 42-28. So as a defense, what do they tell you? Stay on top, Stay on top.
Absolutely.
Right?
Don't give up the big play after we had a big play of our own.
Correct. So we get out there, right? And we ran quarters concept. So let me explain. We ran quarters, but we pattern matched on the quarters concept. Meaning, once it get to a certain amount of yards, it turns into man. So, in this particular formation, what happened was, I can't remember if it was 2x2 or 3x1. I want to say it was 3x1. I'm pretty sure it was 3x1. So if you go 3x1, okay, what can happen is you can double the backside,
Okay, yeah.
Essential. So it's me and Duran. It's me and Duran on the backside. So technically, if he does an inward breaker route, I would jump in. Duran will replace me over the top.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
And
okay?
Tyvis, just for story like details, this is the defense you guys ran base basically, right?
It's our base defense.
Quarters coverage was base back then.
When in doubt, this was the play we was calling. Over 4 was the call.
Over 4.
So the guy, I can't remember his name, Deane, something, whatever his name is. I can't think of what his name is.
I'm going to find it for you.
He good receiver, right? He comes up, he runs the 10-yard dig. So I jumped the dig because that's my job. I could jump the inward breaker out. Duran's supposed to go over the top and replace. I jumped the dig. He goes dig and go, it was a cold route, actually, because I didn't even see him really hit the go route because I was so busy jumping the dig that I didn't even see him turn it up. So I'm looking for the ball, and I see Blake Sims throw it. I'm like, who is he throwing the ball to? And I look up, and dude running down the field. What number 2 was his number? I don't remember what his name is. Something with a D, though.
Oh, it was DeAndrew White.
That's him.
Yeah, it was 2nd and 10 at the Bama 35, and this play went for 51 yards down to the 14-yard line.
Yes.
So they didn't score at least, but they did score on the drive.
As well have.
They scored a touchdown on the drive. Amari Cooper caught one.
So, anyways, I jumped the dig. Duran's supposed to replace. Duran jumps the dig with me.
Come on, guys.
So when he cuts it up, it looked like it's on me. So I get to the sideline, they chewing me out. And I'm sitting there like, you know what? We in a situation where I'm not about to argue with y'all. I'm not even going to go back and forth with y'all. If y'all want to put it on me, it's on me. Because right now, we ain't got time to argue about this. So, yes, it's my fault. They're like, it's a late game situation. You shouldn't be trying to jump anything anyway. You need to be over the top. That's fair. That's a fair point. But I'm a playmaker. I saw a play, and I thought I was going to make a play.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't.
Duran was not there for me. He left me out to dry, and therefore, that's what happened on that play. But nobody ever wants to talk about that. They just, it's Tyvis. He's just terrible. Tyvis.
You know what the good thing? You know what the good thing is though is nobody does talk about that play. You're the only one that's ever talked about that play.
Well, I like to point.
10 years later, it's water under the bridge because you got the interception at the end.
It ain't water under the bridge.
It is.
Because people will come to me all the time and say, "You great game. You played a great game. You know, like their daddy. You played a great game. You won MVP."
And you think about that play.
No, I did. I gave him a touchdown. Like I should be at the bottom of the list for MVP. So, therefore, that's the story for the Sugar Bowl. So, yeah, some of these games, I had low moments in the game, but yet we came out on top, so nobody talks about it.
Let's talk about some DBs. Your guy, Jim Knowles.
Oh, yeah.
Defensive coordinator.
Smooth operator.
Defensive media day today.
He should do them late night. He should do the late night chats.
He should
for female.
He should do a 1-900 number. He should do a Buckeye. This is Buckeye Love with Jimmy Knowles. So Jim is talking about Denzel Burke, a player they're going to need against these Oregon weapons, and how they trust him regardless of how that first one went.
He's steady. He's a great player, great person. You know that job that he does, and he'll be doing it for many years. It's you're on an island, and there are times where you don't make the play. So, but I feel like his resolve has been the same, and our trust in him has always been the same. So we all learn how to handle ourselves in times of adversity, and he's a guy that's always going to bounce back.
Another guy that they are beginning to trust more and more that they didn't really give a lot of pops in that game is Jermaine Matthews from Cincinnati, Winton Woods.
I know Jermaine should play, and we trust him. So he's been getting in there more, and, we consider him a starter, kind of like Cody Simon was for the first 2 years I was here. He's that next guy, but we can put him in the game at any time, and we need to. And if anything happens, he could play the whole game.
We're less willing as sports fans to allow defensive backs to make mistakes.
No, you can't.
We don't allow it.
No, you could play 99 snaps perfect, but that one you give up, that's all we remember.
It's normal to give up a play. It's sports. The wide receivers are making plays,
it's a thankless job.
It is a thankless job. I am cognizant of that. It's just that you need to you can't give up multiple big plays, right? You can't give up multiples. If you have one happen, it's got to stop there.
Wait a minute, no. Pick
up a penalty if you have to.
This is the thing about it. I'm going to tell you, you can't give up multiple, and you can't give it up in a critical moment.
Exactly.
That's the two times.
Yeah, let it be early.
If you're going to give up one, let it be early, where it's like, all right, it didn't cost us, or we had time to. But if it's like fourth quarter with 2 minutes left and you give up a bomb.
Or when it's 42-28 and you're clinging to a lead, don't do it then.
Who's the guy in 97? Was it Sean Springs that slipped or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. He played perfect all year. Slipped one time. Man.
He's great. He's one of the greats, though.
A lot of people remember him for slipping. Ain't that something?
That doesn't change that.
Just saying.
By the way, there's a lot of good Buckeye Show podcasts. If you missed anything in this episode, if you just came in a little bit late, or all week long. So anywhere you get your audio, download the Buckeye Show podcast. Rhyme Time, thank you. Hope you had a good Christmas week. Tyvis, you as well. Thank you for coming and doing the show.
Oh, no problem.
Jackets tonight. Corpy versus Elvis. Bruins and Jackets. How about that?
I love that. Elvis is going to stand on his head tonight.
Yes, he is. They got to get that win over the Bruins. And coverage is coming up next on The Fan.
Attention, Buckeye Nation. Get ready and grab a Coors Light to cheer on our Ohio State Buckeyes as we fight for a spot in the championship. We know there's nothing like game day in Columbus. So whether you're at the tailgate, the bar, or just watching from home, choose chill. Coors Light, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. 21 means 21. Celebrate responsibly.
Hi, Timmy Hall here with Ohio State student-athlete, defensive tackle Hero Canoe.
What's up, everyone? Let's talk about something special this holiday season. Nationwide Children's Hospitals Light Up the Lawn campaign.
Join me in Hero and become a hero yourself when you donate to support Nationwide Children's Hospital. The moment you donate, the butterflies on the lawn light up for patients and families to see.
And not only that, with every gift, you are supporting life-saving care and research. Join us in making a difference.
So please, give now at Nationwide Children's